Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I hope that you are all doing well and enjoyed your weekends. What have you all been up to? Let me know in the comments. If you're watching this on replay, please hashtag replay and let me know what you think of today's live. I'm coming to you today to talk to you about brand photo shoots. It was a discussion that was going on below. Hi Jeff. There was a discussion going on below within the group from Lynn, who is doing a brand photo shoot soon and wanted some advice. So I thought I'd come on because I'm pretty much the queen of brand photo shoots at the moment because I've done quite a few and give you guys some tips and hints on how to rock your brand photo shoot. Hey Susan, how you doing? Let me know how you're getting on this morning, if you had a good weekend. So brand photo shoots, what are they all about? Okay, so I recommend everybody who has a professional role or has a new business or has an existing business but want to up their game to have a brand photo shoot. You know, having brand photo shoots are really important hey Susan, for your professional look, your professional feel, how you want other people to view you and see you. Having brand shots are really, really important. If you're looking at getting a new website or you want to update your website, then, you know, having professional pictures of yourself is so much better and more beneficial for you than having, you know, pictures that you've taken yourself. I know all the clients that I've worked with. Sally's had a brand photo shoot. Morning, Sally. Morning, Sally. Two Sallys on this morning. Morning, Sally Castle as well. For Sally Jenkins has had one for her website. Wendy Sherwood's just had one for her website. So brand photo shoots are really, really important and something that I always say to my clients to have. Hey, James. James, I believe, has had a brand photo shoot. As well. Susan's wedding went well, working on a couple of scripts, brilliant, over the next few days. And that's great to hear. Yeah, so brand photo shoots, really, really important for any of your web presence, really important when you're writing any blogs for other people when they request an image, really important for morning Alex, really important for your social media channels. It just makes you look like you take your business seriously. And that is one of the main things. Do you take your business seriously enough to get some professional shots of you taken? That's the main thing. That's what really brand photo shoots are all about, is reflecting you in the way that you deserve to be reflected. So if you haven't had one done before, do consider having one done. I would recommend having one done. No problem, Alex. I would really recommend having one done. They don't have to cost the earth. There are a lot of people out there that will do brand photo shoots for free or for, you know, practice or for experience, you know, and they still come out really beautiful. Or, you know, there's a lot of kind of female photographers that do girl boss sessions. You'll hear of those, and that's the last couple that I've had. I pay anywhere between 150 to, you know, £400 for the brand photo shoots that I've been having. So they're 100% worth doing. So a couple of tips for you when it comes to brand photo shoots and the things that you should be looking out for. Is location. Location's really, really, really important. What location will reflect you and your business? So for example, for me, I'm very much about outdoors. I'm very much about the city look, the city feel, slightly Parisian, slightly London. You know, I like that kind of vibe because that's who I am. I'm a city girl at heart. And, you know, that I like dressing in that kind of, you know, modern, kind of sophisticated contemporary looks. So I know that that suits my brand. And that's number one. What locations suit your brand? If you are a celebrant that officiates lots of festival weddings, then maybe, you know, behind it, you know, in front of a teepee or things like that, you know, that really pushes your brand out there, that really gives, you know, the people that are looking at your image an idea of your style, an idea of the way that you want to, the type of work that you want to do and the type of person that you are. Hi Judy, hi Jean, hi Margaret. Nice to see you guys on this morning. How you all doing? So have a think about locations. The other important thing to do is go to those locations. Go visit those locations first, okay? So if you're having a shoot and you've booked, say, a 2-hour shoot, which goes super, super quick. So it's not very long, you know, 2 hours. And I would recommend 2 hours being a very good length. Any longer than that, you kind of get tired anyway. You're kind of not so worried after a while. After 2 hours of actually having your photo taken, your face hurts. you're probably cold. The last shoot I had was absolutely freezing, unless you're lucky enough to get some really good weather. Hi Christine, hi Paul, hi Lisa. So go visit your locations, go make sure that you're happy with where they're all going to be set up to be. Take your photographer along if you can. If you can't take your photographer along and you found the locations that you like, take pictures of those locations. Okay, so take some snaps of the locations that you would like your image to be set up in. Hi Carly, nice to see you. So take pictures of the locations so that you can send that to your photographer. Okay, make sure you do schedule some extra time in, or especially if you're using kind of a junior photographer that hasn't done brand shoots before, do just make sure you schedule some extra time in, or that they don't, you know, schedule the rest of their afternoon out, because especially those of you who are in the UK, we don't always have the most beautiful weather. So, you know, it could mean that you have to hang about for a few hours or reschedule. So just make sure wherever you are having that shoot that you do have that extra time to compensate for that. Another thing is obviously your clothes, what you're going to wear, which is, again, really important. Working with another client who just had a brand photo shoot, another celebrant, who just completely wore the wrong colours, you know, went really super brights, bright pinks, bright yellows, and her colours for her website and for every other bit of collateral she was using was really neutral tones. So they don't work together, okay? They don't work in conjunction with each other. So your brand styling will then just be off, okay? It won't suit the rest of your materials. So you do not want to waste, hi Shannon, hi Jacqueline, you do not want to waste this experience and get it wrong. So make sure you're mapping out your outfits, and this is men and women, mapping out your outfits to suit your brand. Okay, and one of the most amazing things that we have right now is online shopping, okay? Online shopping. What you can do of an evening, rather than just trawling all around the shops, you know, going to the mall and going to all the shops, you could just go online and start having a look at the type of outfits you'd like to wear. This just gives you an idea. You don't have to buy them online, you know, you don't have to do that if you don't want to, but just to give you an idea of the type of look that you want to go for. Make sure that type of look also works in conjunction with your venue. Okay, so again, festival wedding, you might want to wear something that's slightly more relaxed and not, you know, 9-inch heels. Yeah, so make sure, you know, that they do work in conjunction with each other. Prepare, I would say, 2 to 3 outfits. Don't go overboard. You don't want 100 outfits, because at the time of the shoot goes really quick. The photographer is, you know, timing how many outfits, you know, your outfit changes, you know, it all comes in conjunction to the slot that they give you. So they don't take extra time out for you. Well, a lot of the photographers don't take extra time out for you to go and get changed. So it's part of their package. So do just choose between 2 or 3 outfits. Another key point is to make sure those clothes fit. It sounds really simple, but one of the shoots that I had a jumpsuit on, which was really pretty, but it was one size too big, and I'm adjusting it all the time. You know, I'm like this all the time. I'm uncomfortable. It distracted me from what I was doing. So just make sure that they fit and they're a really good size for you. The other thing you need to do, which is a fun part, again, you know, you're treating this as if you were a model. So, you know, a lot of us aren't used to, you know, that kind of look and feel, but you just have to go for it, is create a vision board. So jump on Pinterest, which is your best friend, type in outdoor brand positions or poses or photo shoots, and you'll get a whole, you know, load of images of people that have uploaded them as pins. So you'll get to see the type of photography that you can have done that works really well for your industry. So wedding professionals, photo shoot, you know, that kind of thing. I'm not sure there would be a Celebrant board already. Maybe we can start our own Celebrant board. That's not a bad shout. That might be a really good idea. So yeah, so create a vision board for yourself on Pinterest, and again, send this to your photographer. A lot of photographers then also set up their own vision board with all of the images that you've sent them or all of the color ideas that you've sent them. If they're a good photographer, then they will create something like that for you. So it gives you, again, some direction on the day and making sure that you're snapping all the snaps that you want. So keep a cool list, you know, of all the snaps that you actually want to have done. The other thing that you need to do is one thing that you need to do on the day. This is quite a big thing that you need to do on the day. So firstly, on the day, make sure you feel amazing. So, you know, all the ladies out there, go get your hair done, you know, make sure you know, you get your nails done, because some of the images, maybe you know, writing things, you know, whatever makes you feel comfortable. If you know, if that doesn't make you feel comfortable, then don't do that, you know, be yourself. But if you're using these images for the future, then may think about, you know, getting your hair done, or, you know, whatever makes you feel more confident. And then on the day, ignore everybody else. This is one very, very big thing. It's so easy for us to get shy because we're not used to having our pictures taken, or, you know, and there's lots of people walking around because we're outside, we're in, you know, on a bridge or something like that. You must remember to just ignore everyone else, push everyone else outside. You won't see these people ever again, so it doesn't matter. And just go for it, put your all into it, and make sure you have some really happy shots of you smiling, of you laughing, because that's the image that you want to your potential, hi Nick, your potential clients seeing. You know, you want that happy person to resonate with that couple that are really excited for their day, or that family, you know, that need that person to connect with. And the way that you connect with a couple or family is through pictures and videos, and this is a really great way of you showing off who you are. Just think about yourself, you know, as a celebrant next to another celebrant who's taken selfie pictures for their website, and a celebrant that's had professional pictures taken, who takes their business more seriously, and who would a potential client select because of that. Ask yourself that question, and then I hope that I'm encouraging you all to get professional brand shots done. I hope that helps everybody. So nice to see you all on this morning. Hi Christine, hi Paul, hi Shannon. Nice to see you all on this morning. I hope you're setting your intentions for the week. What are you working on this week? What's coming up for you? I am going to be popping in most days this week to give you some more teaching and some more training, because I want to be handing over some extra resource this week for you. And yeah, I hope that you're going to have a fantastic, smashing week, and get loads and loads achieved. So, gonna love you and leave you, and I'll speak to you all very soon. Bye.